Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be worldwide. It's Stephen Sherb with Emotional Soul Healing. And I thought I'd just take a few moments here talking about karma. What is karma? What is it? Is it relevant? Is it a joke? Or is it something that if we don't deal with it, or if I didn't deal with it, it's sooner or later it's going to bite us, or it'll catch up with us later on. And I'd be happy to attest that it is the real deal. It is beyond real. And so this is my short video for today. There's going to be no meditation with this. It's so what's karma? Karma, that's something that's usually from the soul. Well, from the soul, it is an inherited feeling. It's an inherited experience. And from the experience, it has an inherited energy to it. That energy is an emotional, charged energy. And most of the time, it's locked within, or it is locked within the subconscious back here. And it's recorded within the 7 main chakras. And you can go way deeper than that. And for some of the simplicity of the video here, we are spiritual beings. And each and every lifetime when we come here, or when we volunteer coming here for another lifetime, we choose well-chosen parents, and throughout each lifetime or reincarnation, we choose a well-chosen family, the culture, the religion, the experience, and whatever the soul has been stuck with. Use me as the example. The soul's been stuck with it for many, many lifetimes, going through the same nonsense, just with a different flavor. Since the end of 2012, the rest of the universe has been in the 5D, and this has been the only plane here where we've been literally stuck in the third dimension for so many years, hundreds of thousands of years. So being in the 5D now, this is a fantastic opportunity that for whatever's going on in one's life, if we're not liking it, if we're being very real about it. And I posted one video, if we had 3 weeks to live. I posted that video. I posted it with a lot of importance behind it, because if we don't like what's going on in this lifetime, we have an opportunity to go on the inside. Because what's going to happen is when we leave here, it's not like you're meeting the man in the sky there or some other creator and then reviewing everything. From my own experience, when we leave here, it's the soul that's keeping us alive. The soul's going to be the one, and ourself here, we're going to reevaluate our entire life. And do we like what was going on? Are we happy with it? Or deep down inside, was it really that, wow, I really pissed off the wrong people, or really treated that person very badly, or in a relationship that deep down inside it just wasn't it. And I'm sharing this here in a big way as a big wake-up call that being in the 5D, this is a fantastic opportunity where you can go back inside and just say, well, this didn't work out to the best way of my ability. And I'm willing to cut my losses. And I'm willing to say that, well, shit happened. However, I don't want to be stuck by it. I don't want to come back here for another lifetime, either going through the same parents, the same relationship, or the same heartache, or if it was a business struggle, or if it was running a large business, or whatever it is within life that we think that, as an example, just having like a lawsuit to cover up the damage of it for whatever happened. It's still, we're stuck with that emotional trigger, that emotional energy. And if that energy is not dealt with, then in the next lifetime, this is where we come back here going through the same nonsense. So this was a very real experience for me about 10 years ago. And thank God the universe gave me a second chance, and I took the plunge. I took a big plunge. I got out of my comfort. I got out of my comfort zone. I took a massive risk with this, and I decided, well, what is this? What is this thing called karma, energy, emotions, healing, the soul? And I found out that the soul, it's the soul that's keeping us alive here. It's the soul that's been keeping me alive. And if the size of the soul that I came here with, if it was a smaller size soul, I wouldn't be here today. So that was a wake-up call. Healing's coming from source. It comes from the spiritual guides, from the light. It comes from the soul. And for some of us, if we're able to, we earn a tremendous amount of trust with this from the universe. And we're here as a conduit to assist others after we've wound up assisting ourselves with doing a lot of massive internal work. So if it's all the feelings or the heartache, if it's associated with anger, if it's grief, or it's feelings of loss, or feeling disempowered, or lack of confidence, or having a tough time expressing one's own truth, vulnerabilities in life, whatever it may be. So I thought I'd share some other things here that we're in the month of November. So for those that are born in November, this energy magnifies, not just with the 1 vibration, and the 11, if we add it up there, adds up to a 2 vibration. And when we add it up, and if someone's able to master the 1 vibration and the 2 vibration, they have the potential with waking up that 11-2 vibration. So these type of vibrations, they're not lights. These are heavier type energies, heavier type frequencies. And I'm sharing this with this because if someone's born into a family and if they have parents with these type of a vibration, it can be very, very tough at times. It can be very, very demanding. It can be a lot of stubbornness. It can be a lot of control issues. It can be a lot of domineering. And depending on the culture, it can be dealing with a lot of things, dealing with, say, pride, ego, stubbornness. And if it's not handled with properly, then energetically and through the cellular memory, it gets embodied into the physical being. Now, long before it gets embodied into the physical being, it gets recorded into the etherical part. So this is what we feel, this is what we sense, this is what we record. And if we're in an environment long enough, we record it as an emotional experience. And once it's recorded, it can be a very, very tough thing to clear out. So what I like to share on a positive note, on a very, very positive note, that you can go on the inside, and if it's done properly, you can go in there, you can emotionally cut all these emotional cords. These emotional cords, when they're cut out properly, this is what clears out the negative karma. So it involves personal responsibility, and also involves the ability or making a free will choice to say, well, thank you for the experience. Either it was a painful lesson. What was the lesson out of it? And is the person willing to cut it and just say thank you for the experience and letting it go with peace, compassion, universal love and grace. The moment we let it go, then we have the free will choice of, well, what's the new action? What's the new decision with this? And it is truly, truly a liberating, it is a very liberating experience. You know, I will be honest here, even for me doing these videos, yeah, it's shaky sometimes, and it's new for me, and it's also the most liberating thing I've ever done. I'm just sharing with you that there's another way out, and if you're not liking this lifetime, or if you feel that, wow, I went through some really tough experiences, I can happily say that we're in the 5D here. It's not going away anywhere. If you'd like to have another way out, just go back on the inside, and you can go back in, saying deep down inside, I did things to the best of my ability, and I'm willing to give it another go. And the universe really does give us a second opportunity, or a big win, or a second gust to win with making another go of this. So don't be hard on yourself for whatever happened. There's another way out. And the moment we release that energy, you can just say thank you for the experience, and give yourself a pat on the back, say thank you very much. Because if this lifetime is not properly handled with, or if this lifetime is not properly dealt with, I guarantee you're going to be coming back for another lifetime going through the same shit, the same nonsense. So the 5D here is a massive, massive, massive opportunity to say, well, we volunteered here, come here in the first place, and if you're not liking it, say thank you. Identify what's the lesson, and more or less nowadays it's more or less just going in there and cutting and unplugging all these emotional cords. And depending on the depth of it, you need to be able to go down to the initial trigger, the initial boiler point of it. And if this is something that really interests you with this, if you'd like to have a second go with it, reach out, ask, and I'll tell you, I'm really excited that I was given a second opportunity with the universe with this. It's not for the faint of heart. However, it's with the willingness to change, embracing change, and being open-minded and being with an open heart, there's another way out. So things like the vibrations, whatever you're born on, whatever the day you're born on, it does carry a staggering amount of responsibility with it. And it's a blueprint that was designed by the universe a long, long time ago, and I wound up using it just to assist others with releasing whatever that emotional charge is. Once the charge is gone, there's no issue anymore. You can just say thank you very much, moving on with your life, instead of being caught in some lifetime nonsense. Like for myself there, as a commercial, well, I was as a commercial pilot. I'll get back into it in another way. There was a lot of resentment behind it, or there was feelings of there was a massive cover-up, or covering up other insecurities in my own life. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. However, after those near-death experiences, it became very evident that those karmic energies I went through, those past experiences from my past, it was a wake-up call for me to deal with it. And the moment I dealt with it properly, there was this massive sense of relief where I said, thank you very much. So as I'm just watching and observing, we all come here through well-chosen parents, siblings, family, extended family, and as nice as it is for what it is, each and every one of us, we're not only coming here for the family, we're coming here for our own soul. Our soul's coming here for something to completely free us and to awaken us doing something else. And it's us ourselves, we have to be the one willing to take the risk. It's inside of us there to go inside and reclaim with what we came here for in the first place. So when we come here from the universe, we're coming here in divine, pristine condition. And the moment when we splash here, or when we're born here, when we have that first cry with our mom coming out from our mommy's tummy, it's like, well, we're back here again for another lifetime. So the moment when we really go on the inside and we clean up whatever happened from the past right up to today, it not only frees ourselves up, it also gives the opportunity with freeing our soul from ever having to come back here. Or it's a choice later on if you like to come back, or there's way better places to visit, to grow from. And the moment those energies are all cut there, it's to live and enjoy being in the 5D and just enjoying your life and being happy, being authentically happy. And it's a new phase of my own life, new growth and excitement, and seeing where this is going to go. We live in some very interesting times, and what I'm witnessing with this, it's technically the collapse of the old 3D system, and emerging through all the veils of this, we're in the 5D. And the 5D it's an emotional experience that's felt within the heart. And it's not something that's intellectualized, it's a feeling. What's the feeling? And the moment you're able to identify and tap into that feeling, it is unlike anything else. So if this interests you, like I said, reach out and we'll go from there. And there's many other doors to this. So it'd be very, very fascinating. It will be fascinating to see what's to unfold with all this here. And this is my video for today. And be kind with yourself, treat each other well. If you have any questions or any remarks, post them down below, put them in the link there, and take care of yourself and have an awesome day.